This is a Goodwill snowboard, but not just any Goodwill snowboard, a $10 Goodwill snowboard. Look at this price right here. $10. Now, not every single Goodwill snowboard will be $10, but we are going to find out is should you purchase a Goodwill snowboard. Now this is a Lamar snowboard, and what I know about Lamar snowboards, if you Google them, nothing pops up because it's an old snowboard company. This was like about from the 90s, a snowboard company from the 90s. So this board setup is roughly about 30 years old. And we're gonna test it today and find out, should you buy Goodwill snowboards and take them out and ripping? It also has bindings. It was a binding snowboard combo for $10. This is probably the best, cheapest snowboard setup you can find on the planet. Now, because this snowboard is about 30 years old, I got my buddy, the ski doctor, to come out here. We're gonna throw a quick layer of Buckhouse wax on this because this base is probably really thirsty. 30 years of no snowboard wax. And then after we wax her up, we're hitting the slopes. We're getting a pow day on a classic. Ski doctor powered by Buckhouse wax. If you guys need ski and snowboard wax, or don't want to do it yourself, one, you can hit up the ski doctor. But two, I launched my own wax company this year, literally Buckhouse Wax, 130 grams of wax. This should get you basically through the entire season. You should be waxing your skis and snowboards every 3 to 4 days of riding, like, you know, good days of riding. So if you only went out for a couple laps, then you can get a little more out of your wax. But this bar wax is an all temperature wax, so it's going to get you through all temperatures of skiing and snowboarding. It's even got the Evolution logo imprinted on it, which is absolutely sick. So now, it was enough talking. Let's wax her up. Now we're doing a classic hand wax here on the old Lamar because why not? But if you want to step into the future, it's not set up, but Michael has this whole infrared waxing setup as well as crazy buffing machines and edgers inside of this. He literally has a mobile ski tuning shop. So your house, your car, wherever you are, or if you plan events or own a business and want Michael to put up shop in front of your business, that's a big thing he's been getting into, is rolling up and doing like all of Google employees skis and snowboard and stuff. So I'm so proud of my boy. He's killing it. So check out the ski doctor, and of course he helps me film and all that type of stuff. So when you support him, where's he at? When you support him, you support me. Now the wax is eco-friendly, so if this was to hit the ground or get dissolved into the mountain, it's not going to harm the planet.
Just made this into a $700 board.
Yeah, I was gonna say, it might be a $10 board, but she's gonna ride like a $1,000 board. So last thing we're gonna do is take off this thing called a snowboard leash. These are ridiculous and not needed in any way, shape, or form, and I'm happy that the laws are gone. I'm a liar. We gotta slap an Evolution sticker on this thing. Put it next to the $10 sticker, and we'll put it right here. Now the crazy thing about this Goodwill find is the bindings are also Lamar, 30 years old, and they look brand new. Now they are plastic bindings, and I haven't adjusted anything on this snowboard, but it's a 149, so I'm assuming the person that had this before me was roughly my size, so I should be able to fit in the bindings just fine. And dude, pow day on a Goodwill board. This is gonna be crazy. Oh, if you know about the board flip, you know. Stepping into ancient history right here. First thing I'm noticing is my binding angle's like a 0. That's a 6, that's a 0. Maybe I should have did some adjustments in the ski dock van. Anyways, here we go. Lamar, dude. All right, this is a camber snowboard. And she's stiff. Get around all these beginners, kind of get my bearings, and then we're really gonna put this thing to the test. As of right now, the bindings just feel crappy. Oh! Okay. I can't tell if the board feels good or if it feels good to finally be riding real snow. Oh, it bit that snow real good. Let's see. So I can feel the lack of a good side cut in this thing. So with older snowboards, there's just different technology nowadays that they've developed over the years. And this guy just feels like she really wants to just keep sinking into the snow and doesn't really want to let me go. The contact points seem really far out too on the nose and tail. For anyone wondering, this is the Lamar Primary. I forgot to mention what model it was. So if you're an old school shredder and this was the snowboard you had, let me know in the comments. It's a rental into the POW. Oh! Yeah, it was worth the risk. Let's try a classic. Oh, these bindings are awful. Ugh. Woo! It's got good pop to it. Try some switch turns real quick. Let's go in for some POW Park now on the Lamar. I will say after the first couple turns, Buckhouse wax is so good. We were cruising. All right, POW Park. We're also gonna go for the biggest feature in the park. First go. Oh yeah, she's a classic. She's meant for steel. Oh my goodness. I wasn't ready for what that was. No way we got speed for this guy. Lamar. We'll get back in there. We'll hit more steel. I will say, when I got on that long rail, I felt like I was standing on a piece of plywood. Like newer boards have like better torsional twist and like just better, like they grip the rail a little bit. This guy was not gripping nothing. Look at all these people, Michael.
They're all stuck because they don't got Buckhouse wax.
Yeah, you guys need Buckhouse wax. Try Buckhouse wax. All right, let's see. Is that run open yet? Oh, this run on the right's now open. We should head that way. I feel like this could be huge if we nail it. I was so afraid I was gonna hit that tree. Well, let's try this one. You a jump. Oh, she's so stiff. Oh, I couldn't even tripod it. Oh. This might be dumb. Oh. That's just risky business for my career. Definitely get some heel hang. All right, first run down. Honestly, that wasn't bad. I was enjoying myself halfway through after the park. It all started to feel almost like my normal board. So definitely best snow of the season so far. Let's take her on one more lap and we're really gonna figure out what we need to know. All right, we're about to do another lap. But before we do, I just want to mention how much this snowboard makes me think of today's sticker shout out. We got Dax with the white sticker on the helmet, absolutely looking insane. Guys, if you want an Evolution sticker, we have so many colors, styles, and versions. For anybody's style out there, even skiers, we have ski versions of all of our merchandise. And if you do snag it, just tag me on Instagram. I'll give you guys gear sticker shouts in the vlogs. And a bunch of you guys have been snagging the stickers. Like, it really does mean the world to me. I love coming up and saying what up in real life when I see you repping it and stuff. So thank you for supporting me. And watching these videos. That's huge. Look at all these turkeys. This is the Thanksgiving crowd. All right, let's see if we can duck walk this thing.
It's probably one of the easiest sports to do it on.
I can't stop. Woo! It's like turning. Old board still ripped. How good. Should we try and butter this thing? I would give it tail press, but my foot's not 100%, so. That was that biting into the snow I was talking about. This front contact point just kind of sunk into the snow. Kind of did a weird thing to my knee.
It's the back of your binding, right?
The heel drag?
Yeah.
Could have been also could have been the heel drag. I don't ever have heel drag, so That's a new feeling for me. I want to take it sideways, but I'm normally never scared to take a board sideways, but I'm a little scared to take this thing sideways. All right, it's just a board slide. A soggy one. She can still ride park. So far, my conclusion is if you are tight for money and you only have $10 to get a snowboard and you find a complete snowboard in a Goodwill in your size, why not get it? You know, if that's gonna get you on the mountain, snag it so you can go riding. Would I ride this over any other snowboard that I personally own? Absolutely not. I would definitely prefer to be on my Burton Custom with my Clue bindings than this whole Lamar setup. Thankfully, I have my own boots. But if you are learning, or you have people that are going to be learning to snowboard or getting back into snowboarding, and they got to get all the gear in one go, this is a great way to like get through your first season, getting back into the sport or getting into the sport, and then you can get like nice outerwear, a helmet, definitely get a helmet. So overall, the Lamar, she rips the $10 Goodwill board.
If you want that board today, $200.
And if you want this board, $200. We're gonna take this all the way to the bottom. I'll give you my absolute final thoughts. Oh! Found a gem. Sometimes you're just not looking hard enough. The freshest. She's so stiff, I couldn't imagine her on a real pow day.
Lamar.
Lamar! This is a Lamar! I'm so sad the audio's not picking up what you're saying.
The most comfortable. Lamar.
I'm really sad I couldn't look up Lamar snowboards and get way more information. So I need some snowboard nerd. I know one of you guys know everything about Lamar. When they started, when they closed, what boards. They did boots and bindings, a ton of stuff. I just want to know, and I Googled it and I got nothing. Maybe I should have asked the GBTs. Chat GPT? Is it GPT or BT? Whoa! Bye, Michael. We forgot to put Buckhouse wax on Michael, and I just been smoking him this whole time.
Yo, Buckhouse, what's up?
What's up? What's your name?
Eli.
Nice to meet you. I saw some powder earlier, right behind this fence. That was awful. I survived though. That powder there is so good. All right, my final thoughts on the Goodwill snowboard. Should you get gear from Goodwill? First off, this used to be top-notch, best technology at some point. So people have always been riding stuff like this. So even though it's not what's best out now and there's definitely better things available that you could get, it still once was really good. So once again, for learning, getting into the sport, saving money, absolutely great. What's up, man? You go say what up? What's your name?
Cohen.
Cohen?
Yeah.
Nice to meet you.
Thank you.
That was actually very impressive with the gloves on. Nice to meet you, man. You guys can always come say what up to me. So if you're in a Goodwill, and especially if you find it for $10, board bindings, snag it if you're learning. But once again, I will go ride the newer stuff because there's just new technology. There's just better stuff out now, like Clue bindings, Burton Custom, things like that. All of my gear, by the way, all of this is linked in the description if you need any new snowboard gear. And with that, Team Buckhouse, thanks for watching. Keep evolving. YouTube really wants you to watch the video at the end of this one. It'll enhance like that video for you.